Well, in the 4 weeks since North Carolina passed its so-called bathroom law, liberal critics across the country have attacked it as discrimination against transgendered people. And some conservatives and independents say the law does not square up with their values. They don't believe it goes far enough. Last night, North Carolina's governor came on the Kelly File to defend the law. Watch.
I don't like the rhetoric that's often used on the right saying what the fear is. It's the basic expectation of privacy that I hear from mom and dads and families that when their daughter or son goes into a facility, a restroom, they expect people of that gender, of that biological sex or gender, to be the only other ones in that. That's the expectations that we've had for many, many years.
Joining me now with more, Montel Williams, former Naval Intelligence Officer and activist. Great to see you, Montel.
Good to see you, Megyn.
Why are you shaking your head at that?
I'm shaking my head because this is all a ruse, and what the Republican Party has to understand is that you've taken a bill, this HB2, and their discussion is about bathrooms. But
and basically it says, just the part that we were discussing there, says that if you're transgendered, you can't use the bathroom of choice. You have to use the bathroom of the sex that you were born with, basically.
And therefore, if you go to North Carolina, you have to carry your birth certificate with you because that's the only way to validate your sex. So
I know. Is there going to be like a potty police?
I think somebody's going to be standing outside asking you and me to pull down our pants.
Right. Talk about invasion of privacy.
There you go. That's one. And then the other thing is that there are 3 other articles here. One is the anti-discrimination ability to sue for discrimination in the state of North Carolina.
This is a different part of the bill that's gotten less attention, the law.
No one's talking about it. That's one.
Explain that.
It's a part of the bill that will not allow anyone to sue the state of North Carolina for discrimination in any of the contracts that they sign. 2,
if they're gay, if they've been discriminated against based on their sexual orientation.
Oh, no. The language is so broad that this could be misinterpreted to say black, Hispanic, Asian, woman, female.
Well, that would be thrown right out.
And also,
that would be clearly unconstitutional.
But nobody's talking about it. And if you take a look at also the other tenet, which says that even in businesses, I can't sue you in the state of North Carolina for discriminating against me if you don't allow I and my wife, who happens to be Caucasian, to get a room in your hotel. I can't sue you in the state of North Carolina. They're saying that, look, the remedies are there because in federal law you can sue. But how many people can afford a federal lawsuit? And then the last one is that they slipped in a cap to the minimum wage. So North Carolinians got a bill that basically now says no matter what the minimum wage is in the rest of the country, you are capped. 2, anybody coming to your state can't sue if they feel that they're discriminated against at state law level.
Well, there are questions about those assertions on the discrimination laws because that's been settled for a long time. But I want to ask you, because do you think, I mean, Ted Cruz loves this issue. He's been exploiting it. He's been distinguishing himself from Trump, saying Donald Trump thinks it's appropriate for a grown man to go into a little girl's bathroom, and talking about how horrific this would be for our daughters and so on.
Megyn,
he clearly thinks he's onto something.
Megyn, right here. Morgan Stabler and Michael Hughes. Which one is which? Okay? This is Michael Hughes, but Michael was born a female. Now, is Michael now supposed to walk into the women's bathroom and tell me that you're going to like to see Michael standing there? Or, in my case, Morgan was born a female, and this is Morgan now. So Morgan now has to walk into the men's bathroom and do what? We don't know what her anatomy is. When she walks out, somebody's going to inspect to see if she's been... Stop the stupid. Both of these guys claim to be Christian moralists. What is the basic premise of every religion on this planet? You get judged by what you do for the least of us when you pass on. How dare you try to judge them now on this planet and claim to be a Christian? You can't have it both ways. You can't.
Montel, it's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Megyn.